When it comes to retirement planning, you may have heard of different retirement ages, such as the age of 62 is when you should begin withdrawing from your Social Security benefit. Wait, or was that age 67? With the many different retirement plan, age withdrawals, and other important deadlines that you should be aware of, it can get a bit confusing. On today's video, I will explain 5 retirement plan withdrawal ages and other deadlines that you should be aware of to begin fine-tuning your retirement plan to perfection. And today is part 7 of a 7-part series entitled What You Should Know About Retirement Planning. So stick around, that's coming up next. Hey money bosses, welcome back. And if you're new, hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Health and Wealth Chica. I'm Jeremy, an accredited financial counselor of 10 years, and I've taught thousands of clients the same money tips, resources, and strategies that I will teach you here on this channel. So ensure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any similar videos. I will teach you how to overcome financial challenges, optimize financial opportunities, get motivated to do the things you've been putting off, and gain the confidence to put powerful and proven money strategies to work for you. That's what I call managing your money like a boss to live your best life. Congratulations, you're on a roll with your retirement planning process, but you've gotten to the point where you're starting to think about retirement plan withdrawals. Maybe you've heard that at the age of 62 is when you should begin withdrawing from your Social Security benefit. Or was it 67? And something about age 59 and a half or something? Or was it age 65? On today's video, I am going to go over the 5 retirement plan withdrawals and deadlines that you should be aware of, because I realize it can be confusing. So far today, I have not really found that one-stop shop to get all of that information aggregated in one place, which is why I decided to create this series for you entitled What You Should Know About Retirement Planning. Today is part 7 of 7. I feel a bonus coming on, but today we will go over those 5 retirement ages and withdrawals. Now, if you know me, if you're a money boss, then you're probably accustomed to me not just telling you, but actually showing you. And so I want to know in the comments, has that been helpful to you for me to not only explain something, but actually show you the tool, whether it be a website, whatever the resource is on my screen? So drop it in the comments, say yes or no to show and tell. I'm really an educator at heart, and so I really enjoy not only teaching you and educating you like verbally, but I honestly really enjoy showing you what I'm talking about, whether that's a website, a tool, a resource, what have you, because that gives you the opportunity to follow along. And if you're an educator, you know that people learn a lot better by not just hearing, not just seeing, but actually doing. So by providing you those calculators and allowing you the opportunity to follow along, you'll grasp the concept a lot better and for a lot longer. And I encourage you to always bring a notebook and a pen to these videos. That way you can be active and engaged and follow along and participate in your learning, because it will go a long way versus just watching and listening. Also, a way to participate and be engaged is to make notes in the comments, put a comment in there, a takeaway, answer any questions that I might have, because that's going to help your brain to retain that a lot longer. If you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you a bonus, and I'm going to tell you what the highest amount Social Security will pay you in benefits at your full retirement age, in the year that this video was made, 2020, just to give you an example, and it might shock you.
Okay, so here we are on the Social Security Administration.gov website. I will make sure to copy and paste this link into the description of this video, so you could go ahead and feel free to click on it and learn more about what we're talking about here. But there are a couple ages that are going to be important for your retirement planning purposes that you're going to be wanting to be exact about and aware of. So you scroll down about halfway through the page, I wanted to point out that you hear the age 62 with Social Security benefits quite often. And what you need to realize is this right here. This was what I've highlighted. The earliest age at which individuals can start receiving retirement benefits is 62, also called the early eligibility age. And so if you begin receiving at the EEA age, which across the board for everyone is age 62, and that's for a regular retirement benefit. I'm not referencing somebody who's disabled, okay? But this is just a regular Social Security retirement benefit. Your EEA across the board for everybody is age 62. So what happens if you begin withdrawing at age 62? If we go down, scroll a little bit more and look at this table, first you have to identify what would be your full retirement age. That's the next important age to know when it comes to Social Security. And we'll call that FRA for short, full retirement age. So it differs for people depending on what year they were born in. So we'll just use 1960 or later as an example for your birth year. So as you can see in the column FRA, your FRA is 67, which means if you elected to begin receiving your Social Security benefit at your EEA age, which is age 62, you're taking that benefit 5 years early, and to compensate for the Social Security Administration to have to pay you more years than you waiting to begin receiving your benefit at your FRA, your full retirement age, they reduce your benefit. And so I know this table is not the easiest to understand, but basically if you begin at age 62, the total percent decrease from your FRA to 62 are these percentages here. So you would be receiving a 30% reduced benefit by electing to receive your Social Security benefit at 62 versus waiting to your FRA age 67 and receive the entire 100% of your benefit. So really the summary here is, or the main takeaway I should say, is wait as close to your full retirement age as possible. Of course, health permitting and other factors, but the closer you can get to your FRA, the more of your benefit you will receive. And in my example, we're going to go with your birth date being 1960 or later. This is actually the category I fall in. My FRA is age 67. So if I actually, let's pretend I decided to take my Social Security benefit just 1 year early at age 66. So my benefit will be decreased by 6.7%. And not all of these years, so not all of these percentages, but just the 6.7% will be reduced from my full benefit. And at age 62, it's just showing you in the example, you would add all of these up, all these decreases, for a total of 30%. Now, if you scroll down a bit more, then you're going to see this table, which is describing what your benefit would be if you decided to delay your benefit even beyond your full retirement age, at which you would receive 100% of your benefit. If you waited beyond that, then you get additional increases to your benefit. And so you can check this table out to see what that looks like, and a lot more information, of course. But these are the two ages that you should be aware of, have on your radar, which are the early eligibility age for Social Security, which is 62 across the board, and the full retirement age, FRA, which, like I said, is going to depend on your birth year, but it's going to be anywhere between the age of 66 all the way to age 67, and you may fall somewhere in between. Just like we discussed two important retirement-related ages on the Social Security Administration website, I've now switched over to the IRS website, which I will also copy and paste this link to the description so you can come back and learn more. But there are two ages that are really, really important that I want to highlight. One of them has to do with your workplace retirement plans, such as your 401ks, IRAs, simple IRAs, SEPs, any retirement plan account, like I said, that you have at your workplace, like a 401k, 403b, 457, TSP, which is for the soldiers and sailors and all the uniformed service members, and the federal civilian employees. So all these workplace retirement plans have specific IRS withdrawal rules. And one of them is that required minimum distribution, RMD for short. So typically it has been age 70 and a half is the age that you should be aware of to begin withdrawing from your retirement plan accounts, because if you delay beginning to take withdrawals from these accounts, usually there was a hefty penalty. And however, signed by the president on December 20th, 2019 with the Secure Act, okay, that has been increased to certain people. So if you read on further, due to changes made by the Secure Act, if your 70th birthday is July 1st, 2019 or later, you do not have to take your withdrawals until you reach age 70, but you can wait until you're age 72. This is a big, important age and deadline that you should be aware of if you want to come learn more about this. Then come on to this link that I will paste on the bottom of the description of this video. One other important age when it comes to these workplace plans is age 59 and a half. That is the youngest you can be to begin withdrawing from your workplace retirement accounts without having to pay a penalty. And so, very important, 59 and a half. Don't ask me why. The IRS loves to throw that half in there, but that's what it is. And so, again, come back and learn more information. As you can see, there's a ton more information, and I'm just trying to keep this video super simple and short for you. But those would be the two dates that you would be worried about when it comes to the IRS penalizing you. They would be the required minimum distribution ages and the youngest you can begin to withdraw from your retirement plans, which are all of these here, would be 59 and a half or older for workplace plans. Again, if you have other plans outside of your workplace, there's other rules and deadlines that apply to those, but specifically these here, then you should know those two dates. The last important retirement-related age that you should be aware of is the age that you should begin applying for your Medicare. That's your healthcare coverage once you turn 65 or older. Some people get Medicare automatically, and those are usually the ones that have already began receiving their Social Security benefits. So if you are one of those that plan on delaying it, then you should know that if you're not covered by an employer, you may have to sign up if you're 65 years old and not getting Social Security. And I know that there are big penalties for not signing up at the right time. So you want to be aware of that. And I'm also going to link this website here into the descriptions for your convenience so you can continue learning more about this important deadline. So we covered all of the 5 retirement age related kind of ages and deadlines, and I'll see you back for final words.
So what other retirement related questions do you have? Let me know in the comments. Like I said, I feel a bonus coming on, maybe even more than one. But you have to let me know in the comments what other questions do you have about the retirement planning process. And also, I wanted to make sure I got this freebie into your hands, which is going to help you to crush your next goal without giving up on it first. And you are welcome to pick up your freebie by going to my website, healthandwealthchica.com, and look for the goal map. Until next time, health and wealth be with you.